don't normally do my makeup when I work remotely. Only when I have like video conferences I'll do a little bit, just so I look a little bit more put together. I already did my skincare. Also, I hope you don't hear too much background noise because my bedroom is right in front of a school, so there is kids there playing in the playground. So I hope you can't hear them. So I'm just gonna do my base very quickly. I am using this cushion foundation from Yepta. This is like a imported Korea brand, and look how cute the cushion is. Actually a heart. How cute, so cute. I quite like this foundation. It's not my favorite because it kind of accentuates my pore a little bit, but it's very dewy, which I really like. But my current favorite is the Glossier one, but because Glossier is not sold where I live in my country, I only use it for special occasions because I don't know when I will be able to get more of it. So I use this one for everyday use. How are you guys? Currently here it's 9 a.m. in the morning, and I have a pretty busy work day ahead. I have quite a few things to get through today, unfortunately, but hopefully it will be fine. I'm currently visiting my dad because he's been a little bit unwell the past few weeks, so I thought I would come give him a hand. And I think this is one of the great things about being able to do hybrid or remote working is that you can go and help family members if you need to, or friends, because you don't need to be in the office 100% of the time. See, this foundation is like really dewy. I like it. I think it looks quite good on camera, but then when you look at it in person, it does kind of accentuate like these pores a little bit too much. But usually I just use a primer, but today we don't need it because other than my dad, nobody is seeing me in person. It's just all over a few conferences. So this is like one of my first attempts at ASMR. I have been watching ASMR for 15 years now. I am 32. I just turned 32 last week. So it's been pretty much half my life. I discovered it when I was finishing high school, when it was still called the Whispering Community, and the first like legit ASMR artist that I've ever watched is Savannah's Voice. I don't think she's active anymore, but she had the most beautiful whispering voice. Oh, I was mesmerized. I think this is good. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? So yeah, she was the first artist I've ever listened to or watched, and I just remember going down this rabbit hole like when I first found out about ASMR, because I kind of had been chasing that feeling forever. Like I used to watch
try on hauls in changing rooms from like fashion influencers, just because they have to whisper. So I like that part better than like the clothing part. Although I'm into fashion, so that says a lot. But then when I stumbled upon Savannah's video, I was honestly like mesmerized, because I really didn't know what it was. Like, I had never heard of anything like that. And then I feel like the ASMR community has been pretty like closed and like almost secret for quite a few years. Like, I remember for many years I never told anybody that I would listen to ASMR, because nobody would know what it was. And in the past couple of years, it's kind of really exploded and become really popular, and now everybody knows what ASMR is, whether they love it or they hate it. Everybody has now an opinion on it, and I've got to say, despite the community becoming way bigger, I don't think it has changed too much. I feel like compared to other internet communities, it's still like a very positive community. I feel like everybody is pretty nice to each other, which is something that I always loved about this community, is the fact that there is very little hate on it. Obviously it's not zero, because we're still humans, and not everyone is good, but I feel like compared to other communities, it's still very little, and everyone is mostly supportive. So I think that's really nice, and I think that's one of the things that kind of really embodies this community. So and I also feel like everyone if I need if I need like a bigger distraction, then for example I will put on Departure, because that was such a masterpiece. Like, I still remember when Ali put out that video. Oh my god, the artistry that it takes to make something like that. And so yeah, also when I don't wanna, watch my stable artists, something that I like to do is go find like new indie artists, because something that really works for me is kind of lo-fi, pardon me the term, like lower quality videos, like this one for example, which is not a big production. It's not the best quality or anything, but they're like just very spontaneous videos. Those are like really amazing for me, because they remind me of like the OG YouTube days. And sorry if I look like right here, but I don't have a mirror, so I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. So yeah, those kind of almost unintentional ASMR videos are really some of my favorites, because they remind me of the OG YouTube days when people used to like get ready with me. They used to do kind of like chit chat videos, story times. Another format that is like a favorite of mine is story times. Oh my god, I love them. Story times, I use them really mostly to go to sleep. Like, I will put a story time on and then I just won't watch the video, like I will just listen to it. And to me it's like the most relaxing thing, because it feels like you're being kind of coddled to sleep. And for me, I like trigger videos, but not all the time. Like, I prefer like spoken videos. I prefer when people like tell me stuff. It's just personal preference. So story times are a big favorite of mine. I know there aren't that many around anymore, because I can imagine they're quite complicated to make. Like, you need, obviously to have like a narration and stuff like that. But I love those. They're really fun. I'm not really telling you anything about the products that I'm using, am I? Sorry, I'm really still getting used to making videos, so I promise I will get better with time. But this is just a Rode blush that I'm using, and Rode is interesting because I like the products, but I don't really like the owner. Sorry. So this was a gift. So I'm definitely using it, but I don't know if I will be purchasing more Rode products despite me, liking them. The glazed milk, it's objectively really good, for at least for my skin. Yeah, I think they should be good. So yeah, and what was I saying? Yes, I really like story times. I want to make a couple of my own, hopefully today when I finish work. And then I'm hoping that when I go back home next week, I will be able to make more kind of structured, more put together content. But if you guys have any requests, or you want to see anything in particular, let me know. I am more than happy to oblige. you guys? How's your week been so far? I know it's only Wednesday. Did I say Tuesday before? Because it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning. My week is gonna be pretty like straightforward. I don't have a lot planned. Because again, I am at my dad's and not in my city. Like I am in my hometown, but not in the city where I live. And usually here they have very sunny weather almost year round, but this week has been really rainy. Unfortunately, I was hoping for some warmer weather than where I live, but oh well, it's fine. I quite like the rain when you need to work, when you can't do a lot of like activities outside because you're busy. I quite like, gloomy weather, but hopefully on the weekend it's gonna get better so I can go, have a run outside. Maybe I'll go stand up paddling. We'll see. I would appreciate some sunshine. It's currently the end of March, so hopefully the sunny season is right around the corner. I actually don't really like the sound of like the mascara going in and out. I think it's too aggressive. But let me know what you guys think about that. So yeah, see, I think that blue mascara looks nice. You can't really see it because this light is atrocious and it's also coming from the side, so I don't think it's the most flattering on me, but it will have to do. We're here for the sound mostly rather than the visuals, I guess. So yeah, also I feel like I've left 99% of my brushes at home. I don't know why. I thought I packed more brushes. This is why I'm using like one for everything, but usually I am better at differentiating my brushes. It's just I'm kind of using what I've got here, which is not a lot, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna wash it after I'm done, so I have at least one clean brush for tomorrow or later. Gonna do a little bit of powder. Yeah. I think actually, you know what? I will use again the same brush because it's still quite clean. I just want to do like a very light dusting of powder. I don't want to do again too much, just under the eyes to set my concealer. And this is a very atrocious makeup. Like it's not how I usually do it. It's very all over the place, and again, it's just for staying inside the house. Normally, I have way more steps. I've got many more steps, and it's more elaborate. But I don't think you guys mind, do you? I don't even know if I should do some like powder, like bronzer or blush. I usually do, but I don't seem to find any big brushes at the moment. Let's have a look. Also, I recently got Grwm bangs. I will show you in a sec when I let my hair down, but it's been a little bit of a challenge to style them because I'm not very good at doing hair. So it's not the easiest think like a little bit of face framing layers, if done right, they can like completely change the way you look. So I think that's gonna be quite fun to experience, and I can't wait to get those like 15 steps scalp treatments. They're like so fun. I usually watch them on like videos, and they look so relaxing. I can't wait. I'm going with my friends, and I managed to book one of the scalp treatments places for the four of us at the same time, which I think is gonna be so fun. I'm also getting a little bit of skincare treatments while I'm there, because I'm really curious about it. They're amazing at it, so I definitely want to try it. And then hopefully I can get my makeup done, because I really wanna experience the Korean techniques firsthand. I really love watching people do their makeup, especially when they use a technique that's different from mine. I think there is always something to learn. Not that I'm a makeup artist or anything, I'm just like very passionate about makeup, which you wouldn't tell you couldn't tell from the makeup I've done today, or like how poorly composed my makeup bag was. But I promise you guys, usually it's way more elaborate. But again, I don't have a lot of time today, because I really need to start working like soon. And also I don't need very elaborate makeup. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to go to Korea. Also, I wonder if I will be able to experience the cherry blossoms. I know that the cherry blossom forecast is kind of hit or miss, in the sense that sometimes it's in March, like late March, sometimes it's in April. Also depends where you are in Korea. I'm going to Seoul, so maybe Seoul will be different than other cities in terms of timings of the blossomings, so we'll see. But I am very, very excited. It's a trip that I have been dreaming about for many years, but I am finally getting the chance to do it. Oh, I like this. Also, do you like my nails? I got them done last week. I don't know if you can see them very well. They have like little stars, and it's a pink. Oh, come on! It's a pink French nail with a glitter top coat. I think they're so cute, and the girl I went to, it's a new girl, in the sense that it's not the usual salon I go to. This is where my best friend goes. She's been going there for 4 years, and for me it's a bit of a drive, but her nails always look phenomenal, and because I have moved anyways, I couldn't go to my original salon anyways, so I was like, you know what, it's the perfect time to try it. And she slayed, because they look so good. It's like the perfect stiletto, and like I don't know how she made them this comfortable. Usually I struggle a little bit with like proper stilettos, because they are quite long for my usual standard, but they're so comfortable. Yeah, they're great. So I'm going back to her in May. sound